The Chronamentarium has several lecture halls. You have an auditorium that fits 1,000, and it is used very rarely. It's used for graduations. It's used for awards, if that is such a thing to occur. And it is also used in the very, very rare event of the election of two new ghosts, two new timekeepers. And in this case, Lauren Q had a joint inauguration as both their elections wrapped within a week of each other. The inauguration was a historic event for plenty of reasons. This was the only joint inauguration in the known history of the Chronamentarium. Previously, inaugurations had only been one timekeeper at a time, and this was the only time where there were two inaugurated at the exact same time. And John Present emceed it. And provided a beautiful speech, went through the motions as are dictated by the law of the Chronamentarium. They were sworn in as the timekeeper of the past and the timekeeper of yet to come, respectively. Afterwards, there was merriment, refreshments. You all enjoyed yourself. Got accepted into the community, albeit with a bit of apprehension from some folks based on your backgrounds and your recency within the Chronamentarium as a whole. And you felt that energy a little bit, but you're hoping it'll go away with time. As the party dies down a bit, most people have kind of everyone who wanted to talk to you has talked to you, so you're not getting constantly approached anymore. And John Present, you think this is a good time to approach these two new timekeepers and have your first kind of real private conversation with them.
Are we in a room alone then in this?
We'll say so. I think just for simplicity, we'll say the auditorium was cleaned up. I think you all move up to the meeting place. This is your first viewing of the meeting place, and John, you're kind of giving them the tour.
So we're finally here. I know we've been celebrating all day, rightly so. This is an absolutely historic event. I think both of you should feel immensely proud of your elections, and I just hope that you're feeling welcomed and excited about what we're about to do together. You have some pretty big shoes to fill, but I think you can do it.
He was sipping tea and his voice shaking. Yeah, I'm really excited about this position.
Laura's just staring back and forth, going, "Wow, I'm feeling so confused. I don't know what I walked into."
Oh, you too? Thank God.
What? Why did they choose me? They don't even know me.
I'm sure it was for a very good reason. You've displayed a lot of qualities that are suited for your roles in individual ways.
I don't understand. I mean, I was just with my friends and family one minute, made a mistake. I died and I woke up and I'm now keeper of the past? This is so confusing.
You already remember more about your past than I do mine, so I think that's a pretty good start to being keeper of history.
Okay, you don't remember your past? How can anyone not remember your past?
I just never remembered, and I don't care to.
Do you want me to tell you?
I don't know.
I'm sure I can find out.
I don't want to know. It's fine. I'm who I am now and who I am today, and that's all that matters.
So, Hugh, right?
Yeah, that's me. Or you can call me yet to come. Yeah. Well, I've been in the Chronamentarium for a while, but yeah. So about this election, yeah, I don't know if people really knew who I was. I thought they did, but from what I've heard, maybe some things got a little twisted, so to speak. Like, people think I'm a mathematician, and I mean, I'm not bad at math, but
That's my story too. Oh my goodness, we are the same. I'm good at remembering things, but I don't know if I'm qualified to be a keeper of history.
yeah, and if it's big shoes to fill, I don't know how comfortable I am filling these shoes. I mean, Mr. President, is there, I know it's a little late now, but is there any backing out of this?
No, we all took the oath. We celebrated. I think you just gotta grit your teeth and bear it now.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll brush up on my math before tomorrow.
Have you enjoyed this position, Mr. President?
Yeah, I would say it's given me purpose, and it's given me happiness to help these people who are in need and to teach everyone who wants to learn knowledge. I think you'll find that the role is actually really invigorating.
It can't be too bad, right? We maintain the balance. As long as we do our job well, everything should be fine, right?
Invigorating. I guess that's a good word for what I'm feeling right now. Better than what I was thinking.
Invigorating.
The reason why I actually showed you, this area is because as part of leaders of your schools, you get to decide how this is designed. So, and then I kind of point to like the two opposite ends that we discussed previously, or this is your kind of side of this meeting room, and Q, this will be yours. Feel free to design it and modify it however you wish.
That's nice.
That's a great starting project. Thank you. That's exciting. Or invigorating, should I say.
Yeah, invigorating.
Thank you for your thank you. I will not forget it.
I think one by one I want to go through and just like ask what you think your character's mental state is post this conversation, like pre this conversation and then post this conversation. Start with Lore.
Pre this conversation, Lore was very confused and just alarmed and nervous because she jumped right into the middle of a very tense election between two very competent people who wanted this position, and basically she snatched it away from them. People just did not want to choose either of the two big candidates and went with this new, like a naive individual as a neutral choice, and Lore was feeling very intimidated. Post this conversation, she's kind of excited about this opportunity and still a little nervous, but there's more excitement than nervousness.
Q's definitely, this is the start of their slide into being an anxious mess. They went into this election having been nominated, assuming that everyone else around them knew what they were doing, and kind of didn't realize until it was too late that word had gotten spread and twisted that they were a mathematician, and not the clock worker who knew a mathematician that they actually were. And so it was kind of a comedy of like errors where they just didn't really want to say anything afterwards, and so now they're just kind of like trying to already make a mental list of everything they've got to do, and this design of the room is just one more thing on top of that.
I think he was kind of sizing up these two colleagues of his as they were coming in, didn't really know what to make of them. Also remembering that the last two people died, and one of them was assassinated, and thinking of the other ghost's words of warning that trouble is going to come, kind of in the back of his head, kind of thinking like, oh, are one of these two like the cause of it? And then through the conversation and learning that they both kind of weren't really ready for what they signed up for, that almost relieves him of thinking anything like horrible about them, and is getting ready to start a new working relationship with them.
That was great, y'all. you all kind of floated back up. If I remember correctly, I think Lore, you were just keeping an eye on Scrooge and Bo, while John and Q went up to Rudolph to kind of check in. Q and John, you discover that Rudolph had received word that the kingdom of Yuletide had indeed fallen by the hands of the Pumpkin King and the kingdom of Samhain, but Santa was nowhere to be found, and Rudolph was ordered to get back immediately. So Rudolph had to leave, and you three are left with the new knowledge that the kingdom of Yuletide has fallen, but still trying your best to help Scrooge believe in Christmas again, because as far as you all know, that is still the task that is at hand.
Q, in any of your kind of findings of all of this, I mean, can we still win in a universe where Yuletide is fallen?
Would I have seen anything?
Roll a history check with disadvantage.
That's a 9 and a 2, so that is a 9 total for history.
You did not have much of a time to look through the papers. It was very quick. You were kind of just trying to get to the point of like, okay, what is the immediate next action that we need to take here? You don't really know. You would need updated calculations or updated knowledge from your department in order to know any of that.
And I'm assuming I can't really get those because we're all the way down here.
Do you have any spells that would allow you to communicate? Or I will also let you retroactively, like, did you give any instructions to Tomoe as a runner to get you information at any intervals?
I don't think so, because I don't remember saying anything.
You didn't, but we
I
can
think-
like retroactively
yeah.
do it too, because I don't want that to be like the
Yeah.
blocker or anything. Like if you think that Yet to Come would have, because this is an
Yeah, 'cause
apocalyptic
I-
situation, so you're always trying to get as much
I
information
would
as you can.
say yet to come. I mean, because we set out to do this and we were very just kind of like naive and like we hadn't done this before, and we were like, oh, how hard could it be to get a guy to believe in Christmas? So I don't think I foresaw anything going like wrong or
Okay.
like super badly. However, I definitely would have told like Tomoe like, hey, if something like apocalyptic is happening or like some huge thing changes, I'm sure that would be a case in which it's like, hey, send me some kind of message here. But otherwise it's just sort of, I probably was so scatterbrained, I was just like, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna go do this. So
Awesome.
and I don't have any kind of message or sending spells. So I guess from that, I would just be like, well, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't really get a lot of time to look deeply into the calculations. But I mean, if Yuletide's fallen and our quest is to get Scrooge to believe in Christmas again, I would think maybe this is the balancing force that we need, right? I mean, that gives more power to Yuletide. I don't know. And based on the fact that I haven't seen or received any kind of message from Tomoe, I don't think anything hugely bad is happening right now, so I guess we'll just keep our fingers crossed and stick to the plan.
Agreed. I have to say, I like the optimistic tone, Q.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to stay optimistic here. It's gone a little sideways, but I think we can still pull through, hopefully.
Yeah, might as well just keep with our plan and see what happens.
All right, I guess we should go maybe find Lauren Scrooge again.
Have we reached Scrooge's house?
Yeah, I would say that John and Q, you look around and you see Lore just kind of following closely behind Bo and Scrooge as they continue to walk arm in arm. They reach the gate of Scrooge's kind of complex here.
Have they been talking? Am I listening in on their conversation?
No, it's actually been silent, and if you want, you can roll an insight check for me.
Ooh. 1. My insight is 9, so 10.
10. I gotta respect the nat 1 still, and I think a 10 is still decently low. I will say you think that they are mad at each other, and you're kind of anxious. You're kind of spiraling in your head because you think they're mad at each other.
Before we listen too closely at them, I know I'm a ghost, guys, but I got punched really bad, and I could use maybe some healing if anyone would like to give an old present.
Do I even have any? I don't even think I do. Oh, God.
I don't either.
I have situational healing.
Yeah, we would have to take a short rest, and I don't think we can really rest before.
I mean, it canonically makes sense. You all are not necessarily out to go fighting. You're very
No?
much academic scholars and
Yeah.
neutral figures. You're not out there punching people every day, or getting punched for that matter. Yeah, you're hurting for certain, but got really no way of recouping that at the moment.
I'll tough it out if no one has anything. I'll be okay.
You catch up to Lore right as Scrooge and Bo reach the gate and are opening the gate to enter the warehouse once more.
I'll be okay. Let's keep going.
Guys, it doesn't look good over here.
Oh no, what's going on?
No, they look really mad at each other, and I wonder if by encouraging Scrooge to come out and meet people, we accidentally pushed him back to face an unpleasant memory.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh. And I mean, I didn't really like what that guy said about talking to yourself being unnatural. I still think that's really quite strange. I talk to myself all the time.
Should we do something? Should we interfere?
I don't
Can I
know.
also take a look?
Yes,
I see them from here.
You can see them. You all phase through the warehouse as you've done before and continue to follow them as they slowly step up the stairs into Scrooge's office. You can roll an insight check for me, John. And
Okay.
Q, if you would like to as well, you're welcome to.
Oh god. Yeah, that's a 9 total.
I rolled a 19 plus 6 is 25.
25. Okay, Q, you also think they're mad at each other in this silence. John, you are a master at being in the present moment. And you can see that these two individuals, linked arm in arm, are as entrenched in the present moment. Or I shouldn't say as entrenched, because they can't be as entrenched as you are, but they are second place. They're almost nearly as entrenched in the present moment, and they're just enjoying each other's company. And the silence that they are enjoying is one of comfort and not one of awkwardness or anger.
It's okay, y'all. They're just enjoying a moment with each other. Nothing to be worried about.
If you're sure.
You sure?
I mean, you are John Present after all, I guess.
I may
Yeah.
not remember my human life, but I've seen a lot of humans in my day, and trust me, they're just enjoying the silence.
All right.
Again, if you want to, I can tell you about your past. You keep bringing it
Don't
up.
want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
So, if you're sure that they're enjoying each other's company and this isn't making Scrooge more mad and upset, then we trust you. But we don't have much time.
That's true, we don't.
Ghost friends, where'd you go? Ghost friends! You can hear Scrooge yelling from the office.
We hurry over.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
all
right
enter
now.
the office. You see Bo like, hey, Scrooge, it's okay. You can sit down. It's all good. Ghost friends, you made delicious tea earlier, and I am not capable of making tea of that level of quality. I please need your help.
Oh. Excellent, something to do. Okay, I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna go make 2 cups of tea.
Q, if we're making tea, then we all have tea then.
Okay, yeah, why not? What's the difference between 2 and like 5, right? All right, let's go. I'm gonna go make it.
As you start making the tea, Bo just looks as these herbs start floating, these teacups start floating, the sink turns on by itself. He says, "Oh, heavens! Oh my, Scrooge! There are ghosts here. Hello?
Can we make ourselves like visible to him? We can choose that, right?
Yeah, you can choose to make yourselves visible.
I guess at this point the jig's up, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, silly me, hi," and then like pop into existence there.
Oh my!
Hello.
Are
I'm
these-
here too.
Oh my!
I choose to stay invisible.
Okay.
I forgive our other companion. She's a little bit shy. I'm here though.
Oh, okay.
5 cups of tea coming right out.
We weren't exactly prepared to talk to 2 mortals today, but Hello, Bo.
Circumstances.
Oh, apologies. I should have asked if you wish to make yourself present. That's my bad.
Oh. I always wish to make myself present.
Ghost of present. Funny. Bo is clearly very nervous in this moment and doesn't really know what to do. Scrooge.
I have to say, you're taking it way better than Scrooge did. He turned as white as we are.
I process things quickly. That was kind of our dynamic in the relationship, actually. Or the former relationship. I was kind of the one that, was the fight or flight, and he was a bit of the freeze.
Well, we don't need to talk about that. Let's just enjoy the tea and each other's company. It's been too long.
You're right. Conversation for another time.
Where's the one that put the hex on me?
Oh, does he know now?
It has been over an hour. It's been over an hour.
Oh. That would be the one that's hiding away.
Scrooge can still see me, right?
No, if you want to make yourself present, you would be visible to both of them, Scrooge and Bo.
Can he hear me?
Yeah, he could hear you.
Well, Scrooge, that would be me. I didn't mean to trick you. I just wanted to help.
No. It's okay. I don't know where you are, but I want to actually thank you. I'm still not too sure about this Christmas thing, but I definitely had a lot of walls up, and you helped just run right through them and break them down real fast, to the point where I couldn't even I couldn't think about it because I was under a literal hex. Bo, this one put wherever they are. There's a third one, and they put ghost magic on me. And it made me go outside, and I'm very cold now.
And then Bo says, "Oh, that's right. One moment," and goes to the coat rack. It's grabs like 3 of the coats off the coat rack, and just tosses them over Scrooge.
Oh, thank you. But no harm, no foul.
As Scrooge is saying all this, Lore slowly starts making an appearance. It's a very slow fading into visibility, and then she's like slightly embarrassed but also relieved and happy that he's not upset and he is on board with what happened. And Lore becomes visible by the time he gets his coat.
There you are. Yes, we're good. We're good. Just don't do it again unless you tell me first.
Scrooge, we have a matter of some importance, and maybe we should have brought that up at the top here. Sorry, we're kind of new at talking to mortals.
Oh, good. It's new for me to talk to ghosts, so...
Oh, it's good. New for everyone, then.
It's new for me, too, for the record.
Oh, yes, good, very good.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all. But the point is, we really have a high-stakes investment in you caring about the true meaning of Christmas. And so if there's anything we need to clear up for you about why Christmas is important, or maybe what you're not getting about Christmas, that would really help us help you.
Hand out the cups of tea.
I guess I don't quite understand what you're getting at. I understand Christmas. It is a holiday of joy and merriment, of which I'm not a particular fan of, but that's okay. Not everyone needs to be a fan of any holiday, I'm coming around to the fact that maybe I'm just not like a Christmas guy.
Kinda need you to be.
Why?
Well, just to remind you, time could cease to exist if you don't believe.
Oh. Are you those, conversion types? I don't believe myself to be very religious either. Although I suppose if extra planar beings are coming to visit me, maybe I should.
I think we're pretty non-denominational, but
Oh, I don't like those ones either.
any one, religious code or creed here. We just are talking about old-fashioned caring of the less fortunate, giving something of yourself for the common good, and remembering to be grateful for what you have, even if it's not something you can put in a bank.
Oh, okay, we've touched on the sore spot, haven't we? You see Scrooge kind of like hunching back over, partially because of the cold. He's still trying to warm back up, but this is. You sense that you have touched on this subject that still needs addressing.
Oh, um, no, I, I can't. I have to. You want me to give up my money? I can't do that. The business is all I have. It's important. You don't understand. You don't understand the world we live in. You come from another world.
Does he have to give up his money?
You don't know. But you know from like the information you gathered on Scrooge before you left that he is a very selfish man, and that is most prevalent when it comes to money. He pays his workers as little as he possibly can, and hoards as much money as he possibly can. I mean, it was visible to you in your first conversation with him when he talked about swimming in bathtubs full of gold. It seems like all of his wealth he uses exclusively for himself, and he hoards it for himself. He does not have the spirit of giving, as it were.
Well, you said we helped you out by coaxing you to step outside your comfort zone, go out, and that allowed you to meet Bo. So maybe you could try something else that we recommend, like maybe giving your workers a Christmas bonus.
Mm, no. I can't.
And this is why we broke up, Scrooge. You always put the money between you and everyone else. Sad to see you haven't changed. And Bo starts to kind of walk towards the door before the tea is fully made.
But he could change. There's always the future.
And I must say, you don't want to miss out on this tea.
Yes, please. At least have the tea. I've made 5 cups.
Roll a.
I want to go next to Scrooge's like ear and just kind of like whisper, Scrooge, you want to see him walk out of your life again. Don't repeat your past mistakes. At least try it this way and see if you would be happier.
Everyone can roll persuasion checks for me.
I got a 6.
I got a 26.
24. I did math wrong again.
On a 6, Q, you are kind of just like mostly paying attention to making the tea. And so when you say that, it's as if it was like a parent that is working on dinner or something, or working on food, and is like just telling their kid like stop that, or like where your focus is clearly directed elsewhere. Lore, you are able to give pause to Bo before he reaches the door. You see that he considers, with that high of a persuasion, you see that Bo is kind of reliving the past hour or so, recognizing the points where he sees a different man and knows that change is hard and can take a while, but sees that the man in front of him is a different man than the man he broke up with already. So he stops. And on the other side, John, you threaten Scrooge essentially in this moment, saying, hey, you're going to let him walk again? Really? You're going to let him walk again? And you see that hits Scrooge. And Scrooge, right as Bo stops, says,
Okay, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Okay, I said it. I'm scared. I can't let up on my work. If I stop working, I have nothing. Work has given me everything I have. Family has never been there for me. My father was never there for me. My work has given me the life I have, and I'm afraid that if I let it go, that I have nothing.
I understand that. I understand what it's like to care about something so much and want to prove yourself and holding on to things. You're also giving up so much.
What am I giving up?
So, for example, the life you could have had with him, company of workers, community, friends.
Scrooge,
I
the
just
three of us have been more addicted to our line of work than anyone, so you understand the way it can take up your entire being, but it has to mean something. It has to have some kind of impact. And if you're just doing it for the financial, seeing the money pile up, you can't take it with you. Believe us, we are ghosts. We know.
I put the tea down on the table. Like I serve a little platter of tea for everyone. And I take my own cup and I say, I haven't taken a single vacation in 200 years at this position. You know, it's for something. It's a very important job. It's not just for myself. I think John's right. Also, yeah, showed up at the Chronamentarium with nothing after my very short human life. I don't know, I remember from my job there as a clock tower worker, I enjoyed it, not because of how much I made. It was a very poor paying job, but I loved my coworkers and it was fun work. It made me happy to be making something for someone else.
Everyone can roll a persuasion check for me. We'll do a group persuasion check here.
Oh, yes! Finally, I got a 19 plus 0. 19.
Got a 23 again.
Hell yeah.
15.
You see as Scrooge is silent for a minute, and he looks over to Bo and looks back at you three.
Acted the way I have for my entire life. As you said, I lost Bo. I lost the people around me. Are you saying that could change? I don't know how that could change.
He's right here. He hasn't even left the room yet, Scrooge. Anything is possible if you don't lose your humanity.
I'm right here for you, Scrooge. I'm here. I see. You are a changed man. I see that. Can move forward. You have to act as you wish to be in the present moment, and that will continue to guide your future in the right direction. Just as you have tonight. You can continue day after day after day, and that's what creates a new fate. Bo's gonna roll a persuasion check.
Go, Bo.
Oh, Bo.
He's gonna do it with advantage, why not?
He knows him.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you. I am capable of change. I have seen it in myself tonight. I just have to continue to push forward. I see that. I see that now. How do I do that? What do I do?
Well, to begin, it's the holidays and everyone wants to celebrate with their families. So maybe you could give all your workers a Christmas gift?
Do you think they like bathtubs?
How about you give them some money and they can choose to buy whatever they want with it?
Oh, everyone wants to choose to buy something. Are people not able to choose to buy something?
Yeah, not everyone has that choice.
There's the Scrooge I know and love. And comes around and puts an arm around his shoulder and kind of just hugs him.
Laura squeals and then whispers to Present and Q. Did we do it, guys? Do you think we did it? Did we save Christmas?
I think we're getting
The world?
closer.
We're getting closer. I don't know if we're quite there yet. I don't know how we'll tell once we've done it. I don't know. Also, did you hear him? He said love. He still loves him. That could be kindled into
even more-
something beautiful in the future.
This is even more rewarding than what I thought when we set out. We not only allowed Scrooge to believe in Christmas again, we rekindled old love. This is so exciting.
We should meddle more.
Yeah. Agreed.
Q, you notice the tea is starting to get a little cold.
Oh dear. Tea. Here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to reheat this, and I think I'd sap more of the heat from it, given that I'm very cold. So here, have some tea, please, before it gets cold.
You pass out cups and leave the teapot on the desk, and these two older gentlemen begin to enjoy a warm cup of tea alongside their three new ghost friends.
I will give a bonus to my workers. But, oh gosh, I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know how much to give. Is 500 pounds enough?
I'd say that's quite
Whoa.
generous.
That's very generous.
I think especially given the time, right? That's like pretty
Yeah, let me do the
big of a
conversion right
bonus.
now. Okay, so 500 pounds is worth 72,000 pounds today.
Wow.
So 72,000 pounds.
Oh my
to
goodness.
dollars. That would be about $100,000 in today's money.
Oh my god. I'd say that's quite a generous, I mean, as long as it doesn't mean you're destitute afterwards, I'd say go for it.
We also don't want to cause like a huge economic imbalance.
Darling,
out.
I fear Scrooge has already caused a huge economic imbalance. There's not much you can do more to harm it already.
Imagine what they could do with that in the future.
Scrooge says, "Oh, you're right. I am rich."
Scrooge, if I may, I think the pound amount is less important than attitude in which you give it. I think if you really feel the joy of giving and allow yourself to be triumphant in giving it and happy of sharing your wealth with all of these people and expressing your thankfulness for them, sharing these emotions will help go even better.
I have an idea. Scrooge, who do you think is the most deserving of your workers for this bonus, or who's the hardest worker, the one who needs it the most?
One of my warehouse workers, his name's Bob. Bob Cratchit. Oh man, he just works his ass off. He lifts crates all day. I can't tell you how many bathtubs this man has not broken with his giant arms. He's lifted them up, and just the sweat glistening.
And then you see Bo says, "All right, dear, calm down, calm down."
My apologies. He works quite hard. He has many children, including one who is quite ill. So I think he could make the most use of the money.
Why don't we go bring it to him and his family right now, and then, like John Present was saying, you can see the effects of your generosity firsthand, and that could bring you joy.
Right now, it's darling, it's 3 a.m.
We haven't a moment to lose.
Yes,
Scrooge.
yes.
Are you sure
All
this?
the better now.
This can't wait till the sun rises.
No, it cannot. Not
Definitely
not at all.
not.
I'm
You have to feel
very
the joy
tired.
of you have to feel the joy of this night through every pore in your body, Scrooge. Let's go.
Laura's looking a little nervous and apprehensive and like trying to say, okay, like that much money to every single worker. Let's not forget what happened with the Roman Empire, like the Ming Dynasty, inflation, and there was like so much money that was being circulated, and many different instances of how inflation occurs. So let's make sure. I want to encourage the Christmas spirit.
Roll a history check for me, Lore.
Ooh, I'm guessing.
He was not
it's-
thinking about that. He was like thinking, if they invest this now, then it's going to be worth so much more to them.
They just gotta invest in
22.
Apple.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, I'm a century too early here. Never mind.
22.
22.
Cool.
Yeah.
You think about inflation, and then you realize if London hasn't fallen already with the mass amount of wealth that Scrooge has generated, giving even this amount of money to a few of his workers should not collapse the London economy. If anything, it'll bolster it because there'll be more currency flowing around that is not being hoarded by Scrooge.
Okay. I think of that possibility and I make a mental note of saying, okay, I need to double check with Q about the effects of this decision and future possibilities. I'm also curious to see the happiness in all of these workers' faces when they receive this amount from Scrooge. So I sign on to it.
Awesome.
Besides, if we don't get Scrooge to listen, there it doesn't matter how inflated this economy is, there won't be one.
That's
if
right.
we don't.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go find Bob.
Okay.
Let's bring that bonus now.
All right, let me just go through my files here and I'll find out where he lives.
He kind of turns around, gets up from his desk, starts rummaging through a cabinet in the back corner of his office, goes through a few different files.
All right, A, B, C, okay. Crawford, Crosby, Cratchit, I went over it. There it is. 462 Grund Lane. Sorry, it's Grund Lane. It's hard to read his handwriting. I believe that says Grund.
Kind of shows it to Bo, and Bo says, I do believe that says Grund. Yes, Grund Lane.
That's on the other side of the city. That's quite a long walk.
Well, there's no time like the present to get over there.
I assure you that the carriages and the trolleys will be up in the morning. Can we not wait till the morning and just,
No,
No.
it's imperative. It's imperative we do this now.
Oh,
Besides, a walk in the cold will help you be grateful for indoors and the heat.
I'm grateful right now.
And
You can be even more grateful.
Bo says, come on, let's go. It'll be fun. We haven't done this since the university days.
Oh, you're right. Let's go on about the town. I'm on board now.
Grabs kind of a bottle of whiskey on the way out that Bo and Ebenezer both kind of begin to take small sips out of and share as they begin their walk. And you all follow them.
I think we go back to being like, at least Hugh goes back to being invisible, but still like so that Bo and Scrooge can hear me talk if need be.
You all go and begin your walk across the town. Each minute feels like an hour. Like you feel the time going by more than you ever have in your death before. As you start to arrive at the Cratchit's house, they're in a more rundown neighborhood. You see the houses here a bit more dilapidated, have been in need of updates for a while. As you walk, Scrooge talks more about Bob's family, has a wife and many kids. You see he has lists the kids, but definitely doesn't remember all of them or their names. So it's like,
There was a little scrawny one that came by one time, dropped off some food. Didn't look like the other little scrawny ones. It was definitely a more distinct scrawny one. I think that makes 5, at least.
by the time you get to the Cratchit household, or in front of the Cratchit household at 462 Grund Lane, you see just like the faintest glimmer of light begin to pierce the sky as the sun is beginning the process of rising. You think it'll be another hour or two before the sun rises. Scrooge walks up to the door with Bo, and Bo says, darling, you should do this on your own. I'll take a step back. I'll be just around the corner if you need me, but you should do this on your own. I'm ready. And first you see Bo takes the whiskey away from him as well. And on the way out, he also grabbed a giant just bag of gold coins. He looks down at it as he's standing in front of the door. He's like,
Oh, I didn't really count what was in here. I hope this is enough.
I think it's more than enough. Yes, I think it's great.
Great. It's just the whole thing. Okay. Cheers.
so, you know, he's gotten a little drunk now too.
Knock, knock, knock.
And knocks on the wooden door. A couple seconds go by, but he hears footsteps, and you all hear footsteps too. As a kind of like late 30s, very buff man then opens the door. Hello, Scrooge. Why are you here?
Oh, I was just taking a stroll about the town and thought I'd stop by.
And then you see that Bob kind of has a very, very old looking watch that's like rusted on his wrist. Takes a look at it. Scrooge, it's 4 a.m, Scrooge. Are you all right?
Oh, I've never been better. I just, sorry, I've never done this before. I just wanted to say that, I see all the work you do, for Scrooge Industries, and I just wanted to say that I appreciate all the work you've done, and
you see Scrooge kind of like actually breaks a little in this moment.
And, I feel I haven't appreciated you enough. I see that all your kids come by, and I see all the love you have for them and the love they return to you. Now, having seen that, I wanted to apologize for how much I've made you work over time, and I fear that I've kept you from spending time with your kids and time with your family, and I'm sorry, I'm going on too much. I just wanted to give you this.
And passes over the bag of coins. Oh, thank you. This is much too much. Are you sure? This is incredible. Please, I can't take this. This is way too much.
Please keep it. Please, I have way too much of it. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's a lot. I'm trying this new thing, and it feels good. So please just let me have this. This is working for me right now. So please, I hope you can make it work for you too.
And Bob just kind of laughs.
Scrooge, thank you. I believe you've been a tough boss. Maybe I misjudged you. Go before the kids get up. I can smell a bit of the whiskey on you. But, Merry Christmas, Scrooge.
Before he closes the door, I want to do detect thoughts, but I want to just do surface level on Bob.
Okay.
I mainly am trying to figure out if he has any thoughts about like how he's going to use this money.
You probe the surface thoughts of Bob Cratchit. You hear that he's kind of running through all the possibilities. He's like, first off, he's like trying to calculate just by feeling the weight of the bag, but he knows for sure that there's been a experimental treatment that the doctor has recommended for Tim, and it's been way too much money to afford, and he knows that this money at the very least will cover that. He's thinking about repairs on the house. He's thinking about new school supplies for all of his kids. He's thinking about just a nice meal. He had gotten up early to prepare food for everyone. He like stored a lot of pantry goods that he'd been waiting for this day to use to celebrate Christmas as best as they could. But now with this money, he's like, I'm gonna go out and get a turkey. I'm gonna go out and get a full turkey. I think there's just like a million different thoughts racing through. Like, this money has opened doors for him that he never thought possible.
think I'm gonna whisper this to Scrooge. I'm gonna like just whisper a few of the things that I am hearing Bob think about, like using the money for, so Scrooge knows like how this has positively impacted him.
Merry Christmas, Scrooge. The future of my family looks brighter than it ever has. The best Christmas already, and it's barely even started. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow after the holiday.
Oh, take the whole week off. You're good. It's all good. Merry Christmas to you too.
And he kind of waves, steps away, and Bob smiles as he closes the door. And you all feel something change in the air. You can't quite tell what it is, but something has shifted.
Did we do it, guys?
I felt something. I don't know, did we do it?
What do we even know? He does seem different.
None of that, some of that was unprompted. I mean, the whole week off? We didn't tell him to do that.
And even the impact that it would have on Bob's family.
Yeah.
It's much bigger than we'd imagined.
I mean, yeah. He was very insightful there. His future does indeed look bright with this.
Hugh, are you still in communication with any of your team members?
I mean, I did say that if anything big changed or big happened, they should contact me, so I don't know what to think. I mean, we all felt something changed, but we still haven't heard anything, so...
Maybe they're just running the calculations again before they give us the good news?
I hope.
You all see the storm that was broiling at the surface, the atmosphere. One of the bolts of lightning escape the clouds and rush down into London and start sweeping across the entirety of London very quickly. And you see they're scanning the other side of the city and they're running as fast as they can, but they have not gotten to you yet.
I think it's Tomoe. I'm gonna start like floating over closer to where I see this scanning happening and kind of waving my little arms.
I think we did it. I wish our new friend Rudolph was here.
Oh, if only. It's okay, we can fill him in after.
I hope he's okay.
I hope so too.
As you all kind of move in a position where you're going to be more visible to Tomoe, you see that Scrooge walks out to Bo, and just like in the distance now as you all are floating upwards, you hear Bo say, "That was beautiful, Scrooge. Let's walk back, shall we?"
I don't know where our ghost friends went.
It's no matter, that means we just have the time to ourselves. That's all I want for Christmas. And they again hook arm in arm and continue walking. And as you witness that moment, Tomoe streaks closer and closer to you and suddenly stops in front of you. The Chronamentarium is under attack.
Okay, not the news I was expecting.
What's happening? By who? Who's attacking?
Who?
I didn't see. I just saw that there were combatants coming in. There were two vehicles that were coming in. The moment I saw a cannon fire from, there was a ship. One of them was a ship, and there were cannons fired, and I just came immediately to come see where you guys were.
Let's get up there and see what's going on.
Okay, we need to go. Yes, we need to go.
I'll slow down. I'll just keep pace with you all and kind of give you the update. You all begin to float upwards, and as you float upwards, it gets brighter and brighter as you see the sun. Eventually, when you get to the atmosphere, you see the sun. You see the sun peeking over, and the sun hasn't risen yet, but you see it coming now as you get the aerial view of the Earth as it gets farther and farther away. Tomoe gives kind of the rundown of the ongoing calculations. Okay, so Potts gave me the calculations too, or I've just been sitting in there kind of taking it all in as it comes out. Everything is changing very quickly. They found pretty early on, like pretty soon after y'all went, that changing Scrooge's mind was the only path forward, especially after Yuletide fell. Every other branch just led to the apocalypse. At its peak, after Yuletide fell, we were at 99.96% of an apocalypse, but I guess good news. I guess something changed in the last couple minutes. I don't know if y'all did anything, but the probability went down to 99.1% right before I left.
Oh my god. Okay. That's it? All that?
I don't know. I don't know if anything's.
1%?
I don't know. I don't know if anything's changed. I'm just the messenger.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Did what we did that have any effect? I mean,
I don't know. What did you do?
We changed Scrooge's mind, I thought. I don't know. Did we change it enough?
Sorry, I left some information out. So they actually started looking at possibilities beyond if you all were able to convince Scrooge to change his mind about Christmas. Many of those branches after that point still led to the apocalypse. And we're sorry that the calculations took a long time. Again, we're very understaffed and we really need to expand the department.
Yeah, we do.
We were not prepared for an emergency by any means. There are only 5 of us. And you left, and Omori's kind of the only one doing the actual calculations. Mooney keeps falling asleep every time he's halfway through an equation. We're still actively calculating a lot of different possibilities. There's not really a clear path forward now.
I guess for now we've done all we can there, so yes, just get back to the Chronamentarium and see what we can do there.
You all float back above the clouds, above and through the storm that guards the path that you all take between the material plane and the astral plane. As you float beyond the atmosphere, you enter that plane. You see the asteroid. You see that there are impacts. As you recognize, cannon shots have been laid into the asteroid. As you float upward and upward to see the state of the Chronamentarium, you see that there are fires that have outbroken among the cabins and among the tents. You don't see many enemies. As you get closer and closer, you see, all you see is refugees. You all see Celeste from the distance as you get closer and closer. And you see that she's like coordinating and gathering, and it almost looks as if it's after something has happened and they're in active recovery mode. Your first priority was looking at kind of the center of the Chronamentarium. And as you kind of look outward more and more, you see those 2 vehicles that were mentioned by Tomaway, and now you see them in detail. The first vehicle you see is a large floating ship, like a galleon, and at the bow is a skull with red glowing eyes. You all would know this is the command ship of the Samhain Armada. This is the ship that is used by the Pumpkin King and his generals. And on the other side of the entrance to the Chronamentarium, you see a red and gold sleigh, absent its driver and its reindeer flyers.
They're both converging here?
Why?
We're neutral.
Yeah, are they in cahoots? Are they fighting each other?
Rudolph did say that Santa did not want us to change Scrooge's mind.
Can I run over to Celeste and just be like, Celeste, we clearly missed a lot. What's going on? What's the situation here?
We're still trying to process it ourselves. The command ship came in, and yes, you all go that way. Go that way. Yes.
As like more groups of people come by, and she's trying to like organize them as she's trying to talk to you all.
So, all I saw and what I heard of her mothers, first the ship came, shot cannons, created disarray. After that, there were figures that came out. I didn't see any of them personally, but from all the accounts I've gathered up to this point, the Pumpkin King was here, and moved into the Chronamentarium. All of his generals were here as well. We don't know where they went, but they followed him in the same direction. We assume they're also in the Chronamentarium. After the initial assault was completed, in the chaos, few people were able to see King Claus. He rode in on his sleigh without his reindeer. It was floating on its own. He landed it and also went into the Chronamentarium. But that's all I know.
And you have no sign of if Santa was fighting the Kingdom of Samhain at the same time? Was there any fight between them?
I'm gonna roll a luck check.
I wasn't sure. I haven't gotten
any personal accounts? You see someone who you have never seen before. It's one of the refugees, appears to be an elf, a child, a little girl, and she says, I saw them together. They sent a met a Pumpkin King, and they didn't fight. They went in together.
Oh dear.
Mm.
They're working together.
I don't think that's a good sign.
You were very brave, little one.
I'm scared.
We all are right now.
We do that a lot.
Yes, we do. It's going to be okay. And if it's not, then we'll do our best to change that.
Where do you all go?
The sleigh is by itself. None of the reindeers are on it, right?
Yes, and from the account that was told to you, the reindeer were never there, or the reindeer were never spotted.
I want to look for a scarf. The scarf that I gave Rudolph around there, just to be sure. I want to see if there's any sign of it around the sleigh.
Roll a perception check or an investigation check, whichever you prefer.
Okay. I'm rolling so badly, you guys. Okay, so that's a 6 plus 7. So
No, it
is
isn't.
that 13? 13.
It can't be a 6 plus 7.
Yes, it is, unfortunately.
You don't find a scarf.
Is the sleigh a magical object?
You investigate it. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20
That's 5.
for a total of 25. Damn. On a nat 20, not only is the sleigh magical, but you can tell, you sniff the sleigh, and it's kind of like a new car smell almost. You smell the scent of a new magical effect that was very recently put on it. You know that this sleigh has not been able to fly on its own until very recently, when a magical effect has been put on it to be able to fly on its own.
I have identify additional magical secrets.
Ooh.
Can I investigate that further?
We can say that like the nat 20 was part of that identify. The casting time is 1 minute, so you're kind of like investigating, touching this sleigh, trying to figure out what the magical effect on it is. You know how you can control this magic. With a use of identify, you would be able to pilot the sleigh.
I think I can fly this. Should we hop on board and take a look around?
That might be a good idea if we want to maybe survey from the air first. If we want to go in, I also have something I can do that I can summon an eye to go ahead of us to maybe give us some warning in case we run into anybody as well. So,
whatever we do, I think we don't have the advantage right now, and
no.
the stealthier, the better.
I agree. Maybe we should go inside the Chronamentarium and investigate. Maybe I hide the sleigh so whoever it is does not have an opportunity for a quick escape.
Yeah, maybe quickly move it somewhere that's hidden. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. I would be lying if I say I wouldn't want to ride this sleigh with y'all.
Yes. Even just for a second to move it.
So if King Claus is as evil as we've been learning, I have no issue with taking his sleigh.
Maybe we hide it just out in the border, in the periphery of the school grounds.
You fly it. This thing flies like butter. Again, fresh magic. So this is a gently used new car, essentially. You float through the air. This feels great. Y'all have had a stressful day, and it's not over yet, not by any means. But even this little like 1.5 minute ride just kind of like soothes you, if only a pinch, until you land and it brings you back to reality a bit. You are able to land it on the outskirts of the town. You get like materials from some burnt down tents and cabins, and kind of just use it to cover up the sleigh as best you can. Roll a group stealth check for me, and I will take the highest one as how well the sleigh is hidden.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1.
It's a 5 for me. I swear I'm using different dice every time, and it's still bad.
I'm an 8, guys.
8.
I was thinking about doing enhance ability. I'm gonna do enhance ability Cat's Grace on Q, which is target has advantage on dexterity checks. It also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it isn't incapacitated.
So it's all on Q's second roll here.
Oh god. Okay, I'm using a different d20. Let's hope. Okay, that's a 19, and I think I have a +0. Let me just confirm. No, I have a +2, so that's 21.
21.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
You all are, I think, like panicked. You're like trying. You land the sleigh, and the bliss, at least the like little pinch of bliss you had, disappears immediately when the sleigh lands, and everything kind of hits you all at once again. And I think that that shows in how you all try to hide the sleigh, as it's all just very like haphazard. I think what happens is you are like you complete your menial labor of moving all of the stuff, and you are kind of looking at all of the, doing rough calculations in your head, trying to see the future possibilities of like, is this gonna be the best spot? Is this like gonna do well? And I think on the nat 1, but also like the enhanceability, John, you like put one thing on, and then you just like take a step back, and you're like, this looks like shit. And you say that, and then Q is like, you're right, and goes crazy and just piles it in with a bunch of stuff to where this thing is not going to be found, at least not very easily.
For flavor, I'll say that I use one of my cantrips like Mage Hand, and I just get extra hand and I'm like piling all the stuff on.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have to do the wild magic urge.
Oh,
yeah, you do.
Nice.
1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 3. Oh, 7.
Ooh. Now it's up to a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 now.
Yep. It would be so funny if we never got a wild magic surge.
We might not.
I'm going to have you all roll perception checks as well, kind of retroactively as you were in the sleigh looking around, not only for a hiding spot, but also just like taking scope of the area.
Okay, that's 11 for me.
15.
11.
On a 15, though, Lore, as you're flying in the sleigh, and maybe this is the reason why you don't hide the sleigh very well, because you are stuck on a thought, or you are stuck on something you saw. The architecture is very gothic, so there are a lot of spires on the Chronamentarium building, and you are looking at the building, and you see above the entrance, behind one of the spires, a large... You can't quite make out... On a 15, you can't quite make out what they look like, but there's definitely someone trying to hide behind the spires above the entrance to the Chronamentarium.
I feel like I see someone. Can't quite tell.
How far away is this?
500, 600 feet away. In order to get to the entrance, you would have to like go through all the tents and cabins and things.
Do you think they're friendly?
I can't tell. I don't see much. They don't look familiar.
Should we approach, but carefully?
I think that might be a good idea. And as long as we're going to eventually head inside, I'll also do something here. I'm going to cast Arcane Eye, and so that creates a invisible magical eye that's like 30 feet ahead. I want to put it like 30 feet ahead and keep it like, as far away ahead as I can. And it gives me, basically in my mind, visual information, and it can see out like 30 feet in every direction. I want it to just like hover out ahead of us so that as we're kind of like approaching, it's giving me a little bit of an advance information. I want like the eye like a little bit like above so I can maybe, as we're getting closer, try to see who's like up there as well.
Do we know, I'm sure we do, but how many entrances are there to the Chronamentarium?
Just this one main entrance.
Okay. No like secret back doors or anything like that?
You all haven't had the need. You're a neutral site. You're an academic institution.
Well, then yeah, I guess we carefully go to the entrance.
Roll a stealth check. I'm gonna take another group stealth check here.
That's a 9 from me.
15 for me.
6.
6, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I will use bend luck for her. which allows her to roll a d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus.
4.
You got a 4? Okay, so
Yeah.
10.
Up
So
to
up to
10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 9, 10, and 15. You all are, I think, just trying to get to the front of the building as fast as you can. I think you're like trying to be sneaky, but you're trying to prioritize being fast over being sneaky, just because this is such an urgent situation. So you are floating through as fast as you can. The arcane eye will save you from being surprised, jumping down one after another. 1 figure, 2 figures, 3 figures, 4, and 5. You see 5 figures jump in front of you. First, you see a zombie-like creature strung together with body parts. A creature wrapped in what looks like toilet paper. A creature that you can't quite figure out the origin of, but you know for certain that it came from some sort of lagoon.
Oh my gosh.
A man wearing pants and a belt, no shirt, and he's got a wolf body. He's got a wolf head and claws and a body. And lastly, you see a taller, pale man with a black and red cape and 2 pointy teeth. As in front of you, you see the generals of the army of Samhain, otherwise
Oh my
known as the
God.
Monster Squad, in front of you, defending the
Incredible.
entrance to the Chronamentarium. Dracula steps forward and says, "If you want to go in, you're going to have to go through us.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to need everyone to roll initiative."
Oh boy.
Oh no.
That was a 20 from John. That was a 16 from Q, right?
Mhm.
And then that was a
for Lore.
6 for Lore. First up in the initiative order is going to be John.
I'm just gonna try to cast sleep. I'm a little worried that they might be undead as the Monster Squad, but I am going to try and cast it and see what happens.
You can, if you want to see if they are undead, you can also like have some sort of investigation check beforehand. I will allow you a free
Okay.
check of some sort.
Okay, cool. Okay, then I'll do that first. 13.
13. On a 13, you aren't sure about Frankenstein's monster. You aren't sure about the mummy. You aren't sure about Dracula. You think you might have a shot at the lagoon creature and Wolfman.
I think I will put it on those two then,
Okay.
depending on how many hit points I have here. So I'm rolling 5d8. The dice went under my computer.
It's impressive.
I know. It went under my little stand. Okay. 15. Okay, so 22 points.
22 points.
22.
Most of them are looking pretty okay, but you do see that the creature from the Black Lagoon is not doing well. Definitely came in with some scrapes and bruises. Mechanically, you might say that they expended slots to heal themselves, but maybe ran out when they got to the lagoon creature. So you cast this sleep spell, and you see the lagoon creature just drops and starts snoring on the floor.
I'll take it.
Anything else from you, John?
That's it for me.
Next up is the mummy. The mummy is going to extend his hands forward. Locusts are going to fly from underneath the skin wraps and fly at you. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I counterspell that?
You can.
Okay, alright. Third level counterspell.
A third level, and the level I did set in my head for the spell was a third level. So you
Hell yeah.
flick it away. What does it look like, Q, as you counterspell this locust swarm?
I think as the mummy's like sending the locusts out, I kind of throw my like hands out and I send out like basically like a ripple in time, and they fall to the ground as dried out husks. Dead dried out husks.
I love that. And with that, Q, you're up. That's your turn.
Who's like the closest to me?
You see that either Wolfman or Dracula are closest to you.
Ray of Frost against Wolfman.
Okay. Roll
my
to
cantrips.
hit.
That's an 11 plus, what's my spell attack bonus? Plus 7, so that's 18.
That hits. Roll for damage.
That is a 5 and a 3, so that's 8 cold damage.
Nice.
And because it's a hit, his speed's reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
You shoot him with this ray of frost in the chest where he's not wearing a shirt. He says,
Oh, I should have worn a shirt.
cool. Anything else from you, Q?
Nope, that's it for now.
Okay. Next up is Frankenstein. Frank is... I'm sorry, he's closer to John. So
Oh,
no!
he's gonna waltz up to John and
You'll have to take
just
out the leader.
He's gonna
take two lazy swings in your direction. You're gonna whiff on one of them, but it's gonna hit on the other one. 6 bludgeoning damage. Unfortunately, that is it from Frankenstein. He's gonna just kind of like stare at the stars after that. Seems like he's daydreaming or something. Next up is going to be Wolfman. Wolfman, having just got the Ray of Frost from Q, is going to run up to Q and go for 2 claws, and then is going to try to bite your spectral form. 2 claws, one of them was a nat 20. And then the bite is on a 16 on the die, going to hit as well. So the claw is going to be 14 slashing damage.
that's halved, right, to 7, because we have resistance to that. Or is it not, because he's magical too, technically?
You know what? No, I will give you the resistance. John, you can have
Okay.
3 hit points back. The bite's going to be another 8 piercing damage.
Also halved, right?
Yeah, and fortunately, you are not a humanoid, so you do not have to roll a con save to be cursed with lycanthropy.
Thank goodness.
Although a ghost werewolf would be sick as hell.
That would be a
Yeah.
ghost wolf.
Ghost wolf. Okay, next up is Lore.
Who's closest to me?
Frankenstein is closest to you, attacking John, who is right next to you. And then next closest is Wolfman, who is attacking Q right now.
So I want to cast a Dissonant Whisper. Where what this does is I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Yes.
who are you doing it on?
On Frankenstein.
Poor Frankenstein, not very wise.
Oh.
I want to cast it at 3rd level.
Frankenstein is going to roll a nat 20 and is going to, I guess that's a total of 17 though.
20. Yeah.
Oh, well in that case he fails, because even though he got a nat 20, he's got a -3 on his wisdom save, so he failed no matter what. So he's going to take the full 5d6 of damage.
On a failed save, it takes the damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from you as its speed allows.
How much damage does it take? And John, you're also going to get an opportunity attack if you would like, because it's exiting your radius.
Oh, cool.
Also, Alex, I'm sorry. While she's rolling, I should have, I think, because I still had Arcane Eye up, it's like for an hour, it's concentration. I should have rolled a con save, I think, when I got attacked, right?
Yes.
Or 2?
Yeah, you
2
should have
con
rolled
saves,
2
so they're
con
gonna attack twice?
saves. Both of them are DC
Okay.
10.
Got it. Okay, so I can do that with advantage for both because I have Warcaster. That's just a 6, yeah, so I dropped it on the first attack.
Your arcane eye disappears. What was
15.
15? Hell yeah, 15 on
Yeah.
Frankenstein. And turns around and stumbles away. John, are you going to take an opportunity attack on him?
Yeah, I'll do the firebolt. I rolled a 16, so 22.
That'll hit. Because he's made a dead body, you can double the damage. Fire damage is going to be critical against him.
7 plus 6 is 13. So is it 26?
26. Damn, so he took 41 damage on that one thing. Wild enough, these are the generals of the Samhain army. These are not pushovers by any means. You see 41 damage definitely does have an impact on Frankenstein, but he's still up and punching. Even though the lagoon creature was definitely low, it looks like the rest of these are pretty tough combatants. And on 41 damage, not only is Frankenstein still standing, but he is not even bloodied, meaning he is not even at half hit points yet.
What?
Yeah.
This is crazy, you guys.
So crazy. I guess I have another action because I have Bardic Inspiration, right?
You can give a die of inspiration to either Q or John.
I will give it to John then. Nothing else for
Okay.
me.
The lagoon creature is asleep. Next up is Dracula. Dracula's closest to Q, so he's gonna,
Yikes!
with his little hands out, gonna creep on over to you, and is gonna try to bite into your spectral form. 18 piercing damage.
Is that halved?
Yeah, that'll be half to 9. As he somehow bites into your spectral form and tears a chunk out of your your
My
blobby form.
ectoplasm!
That is the end of turn number 1.
But question, did Frankenstein move as far away? Where is he now?
Yes, so he ran back towards the entrance of the Chronamentarium. He is currently behind the lagoon creature. So yeah, just positioning right now. Wolfman and Dracula are both on Q, attacking Q right now. Lagoon creature is asleep in the middle of the clearing. Frankenstein is running towards the entrance, and the mummy is standing parallel with the lagoon creature. At the end of the first round of combat here, you hear hooves. Not just one set of hooves, but 9 sets of hooves. As behind you, you see a red light push forward. You turn around and you see Rudolph running with his big buff body, and behind him, flanking him in a V formation, are 8 more reindeer with the same equally buff bodies, just running like bipedal, and you hear Rudolph say, "I've got you, friends," and
Rudolph
joins the fray. He says, "We'll take these guys on. You go on in."
I squeal and run up to Rudolph and say, "You said friends," and give him a tight hug.
We're in war right now. We're in battle. Get off.
You stay safe.
We are still going to be in initiative order because we're still in a battle right now. But Rudolph and the 8 reindeer have now joined.
Incredible.
Or
Dude,
said the
do you know what I'm listening to right now that I literally just put on like 30 seconds before that happened? It's Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. That's perfect.
We got a hero.
We got one, not 1 but 9. Back to the top, John. Right next to
I guess I'm kind of shouting in their general direction. I'm just like, Generals of Samhain, what are you doing here? We are a neutral party. We have never met either kingdom any harm. What is the point of this?
In response, all you get from Dracula is, "We're just following orders." Roll an intimidation check for me.
17.
17. On a 17, Wolfman says, "The Pumpkin King said, this is what the war's about. It's about getting here."
About hurting innocent people?
Taking over the Chronamentarium? What do you mean? What does that mean?
You get no other information from Wolfman as Dracula like hits Wolfman. Shut up.
Rudolph said he would take this. Let's go inside. And then I guess I kind of make my way towards the entrance. I'll run as far as I can over the entrance, and I'll do Mind Sliver. I'll do it on Wolfman. Not giving me any other info. As intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Not a very smart dog, man. And he rolled a 5 at that, so that is a failure.
Next time he has to do a saving throw before my next turn, subtract a d4.
Cool.
And then he also takes... Oh, I rolled a 1. 1 psychic damage.
He says, ow.
Oh, wait, it's 2d6 because we're past level 5.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, could be more than an
I
hour.
rolled a 3, so 4.
nice. This time he says, ow. You get to the entrance of the Chronamentarium. Do you wait at the door for your other compatriots to join you, or? Do you just
Yeah, I think I'll wait at the door.
Cool. Mummy is up. Seeing this horde of reindeer, Mummy is going to send in more locusts. It's going to try it again. I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from Lauren Q.
16.
11.
16 saves, 11 does not. Laura, you are going to take 11 poison damage. You're immune to poison damage. So that does not affect you as the swarm rushes right through you, but it starts biting into the reindeer, and it affects some of the reindeer, but they all are still standing and look okay. Next up is Q.
Okay, I am gonna go try to join John Present, but first, before I leave, I'm gonna do something. I am going to do a melee attack, which is my Withering Touch against Dracula. That's a +5 to hit. Okay. Oh, nat 20!
Vampires actually have a damage resistance to necrotic.
Right.
But you double the damage on a nat 20, so effectively this is
It nullifies it.
Regular roll.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's another 10, so that's 20.
20 half to 10, so that'll be 10
Half to
necrotic
10.
damage to Dracula, and you get 10 points of healing.
My bonus action, I am going to Misty Step, and that's up to 30 feet, so I'll do as much as that. I'll do the full 30, and then however much is left to get to John, I'll run.
You get alongside John. That's the end of your
Perfect.
turn. Next up is Frankenstein. It's going to kind of run back in the fray, and as Rudolph kind of runs in to start combating, Frankenstein is going to, as the tank, kind of come up and start going toe-to-toe with Rudolph. And we'll take 2 shots at Rudolph. Both of which miss on a nat 1 and a 7. So Frankenstein, clearly affected by everything that's going on, is just like trying his best. Clearly it's been a long night. Next up is Rudolph and the reindeer. For our purposes, I will not go through all of that. But 4 reindeer go and kind of start getting in a brawl with Wolfman and Dracula. You see 1 reindeer goes to start beating up the lagoon creature down on the ground, and 2 reindeer go to face off against the mummy, and 1 reindeer goes to help Rudolph with Frankenstein. So all of the monster squad are now engaged with at least 1 reindeer at this point. Wolfman attacks one of the reindeer. This is just a full-on brawl. Laura, it is your turn.
Who's closest to me at this point?
You see Wolfman and Dracula are kind of in a brawl with 4 of the reindeer closest to you. So you are free to like run towards the door. If you want to throw a spell on them to help out, you can, but otherwise you see like your path straight to the door. Rudolph says, "We got your back. You go inside and get those little fuckers."
I guess I just run over quickly. I try to see if I can like help out very reluctantly. And I say, okay, Rudolph, good luck. Call us if you need anything. And then I run to John and Q.
"We won't," as he punches and lays out Frankenstein.
I know that hurt.
You all exit initiative order and enter in through the door. And what awaits you inside the Chronamentarium? We'll have to wait and find out next week at our final session of Hallowed Be Thy Eve.
Dun, dun!
Secrets will be revealed. See what's going on next time. Hallowed be thy
Yeah.
Eve. Bye. Ooh.
Amazing.